Hi. Ooh, lots of settings. Ooh. Game. Down jump. Press down. I don't know what that means. Whoa. Background sounds good. Definitely want a mini map. Button prompts sound good. CRT simulation. Oh. I'll keep it on for now because it's all stylistic and such, you know. Adjust size and shape. FOV. Ooh, there's lots of settings. Overscan. Barrel distortion. Pixel ratio. Color. Dang, there's so many settings. I love settings. Settings are great. I don't know what most of these mean, and I probably will not change most of them, but I like settings. Settings are awesome. Scan lines. Sharpness. The total persistence of the previous frame produces motion blur trails. Effect is frame independent. Bleeding. Palette tint. Saturation. I just want to look at them all. Lighting. Diffuse. Specular. Rim light, border, brightness. Oh. Edge dimming. Reflection. Bloom. Bloom power. What does anaglyph 3D mean? I am unsure. Red tint, blue fish, one tint, no hint. Display. Sure. No, actually. Ooh, bindings. Yeah, this just has controller support right off the bat. Like, I didn't even have to do anything. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I'm playing with the settings on stream. I want to explore all the settings. What does utility mean? Yay! Okay, we'll look at the credits when we finish the game if it doesn't give the credits on its own. I know nothing about this, except that it was recommended. So, let's play it. Game has graphics for its controller support. That's so cool. This game has so many settings and I love that. Let's start a new game. Yeah, start original game. I remember this place as if in a dream from which I could never wake. Maybe a randomizer after? Yeah, if I enjoy it, we'll probably do a randomizer after, maybe with a break in the middle, but let's see how it goes. Boop, boop, boop. Exit to the left to skip training or proceed to the right. Whoa. Push something to read signs. Cool, your randomizer streams are hype. Oh, I'm happy to hear that. One of these buttons is probably that button. Okay, it's square. Push. Oh, is that a B? B would be circle. Ring bells to save your progress. Hey! Ringy ringy. Jump to avoid spikes and other hazards. Sounds like a good idea. Up to enter doors. Appears to be showing the number of the button. Oh, okay. Use keys to unlock doors. Locked. Locked. Something Windows does for generic gamepads. I see. Locked. Yes. Each key may only be used once. Push. What is that? To view your inventory. Select. Okay, there it is. 0 keys, 0 shinies, 0 hearts. I'm enjoying this music. Hold down the thing to jump more higher. Which button? Push down to jump down through shallow ledges. Smash Bros. Oh, it was just telling me about short hops and full hops. Okay. Jump button to jump higher. That would make sense. Safe travels, Wayfarer. Thank you, friendly sign. My dreams weren't always haunted. Once upon a time they were rich and vibrant. This is their story. Oh. The rich and vibrant dreams. Town. Stemmons community. It's been so long since I've played on a CRT in my own home. Actually, I've never played on a CRT in this home. This fake CRT is the closest I've come to playing on a CRT in this home. Friend! Subcon is the fastest way to travel, but you'll have to find the other subcon doors first. I think there's one in the castle to the east. To subcon. It's a very good fake CRT. It really is, yeah. Does not open from this side. The waterways are full of secrets. Secrets and toxic waste. We don't use the waterways anymore. Reasonable. 2 waterways locked. So does any key work for any door then? I assume a lot of the time it'll be clear what the best door is for which key, but... 6 pieces of the king's heart, 1 each in the south, east, and west, 2 in the north, 1 deep underground. How do I know this? Not telling. Keys are just in places. That's fair. There's a castle to the east, I hear tell. Town of Lakewood. The Arcadian passed through not long ago. Might not always be next to doors. Gotcha. I locked something good in the basement. Thank you for telling me. I thought I saw a rat around here. That was me. Key! Rat Chloe. That might be a different Chloe, actually, but puzzle are rodents. Locked. Yes. Key. Unlock. Shiny! Kitty! Or dog? I can't really tell. I think it's a kitty. They say the Arcadian has a mask that can see ghosts. You have to win the game was exclusively platformer and you just navigated to collect power-ups. House of Keys? Well, that sounds good. Hello, I am the key lender. Would you like to borrow a key? Please explain? I can lend you keys if you have none, but you will incur a debt. It is better to find keys in the field if you are able. No thank you. I found a key on the floor, would you like it? Sure? Thank you. House of Gems. Hello, I am the jeweler. What'll it be? So the shinies are money, I guess? A key for 2 shinies, or a fancy pants key for 30 shinies. An evil wizard fragmented the king's heart and scattered the pieces across the land. Oh, that's a skeleton key. Huh. Oh, speedruns. Hello, hello! Welcome to the fantabulous Hall of Speedruns. Gotta go fast. We offer several courses for your enjoyment. The goal in each course is to reach the end as fast as possible in whatever way you can. We will supply any equipment you need, and you may find more gear on some courses, so don't worry if you haven't explored the world thoroughly yet. To prevent cheating, we also have to ask that you don't bring your current equipment with you. Don't worry. You'll get it back once you've completed the course. Our course architect left several cups of coffee lying around. If you find one, you can drink it to get a temporary speed boost. If you get stuck on a course, you can leave at any time by opening your status menu and selecting the restart or exit option. We keep track of the best times for each course on the panel behind me. Once you've completed a course, you'll also have the option to raise your ghost. Spooky! Come back soon. That seems like something for later, if I even do it. Some of these courses are tough. Probably better to do this after you've collected gear and are familiar with it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Easy to get discouraged when every attempt is met with much failure, but what are you gonna do? Just keep on trying, I guess. Hope you do a little better next time. Ah, I see you have a map. Maps are funny things, aren't they? Plotting out every nook and cranny until there are no more secrets or mysteries. Imagine if you could plot out your life the same way. If you could know exactly where you'd be in a year, would you want to? Or would knowing the destination spoil the journey? Apologies, I'm rambling again. I don't really think it would make a huge difference. House of Fortunes. I am the fortune teller. Will you have your fortune told? Is this like a hint system? Do I want to do this? You prefer not knowing? Valid. Town of Lakewood, right. Hello, Wayfarer. That's me. Watch your step. Arcadian's Tower. Are you here to see the Arcadian? I guess. I'm just kind of wandering around. Please do not read this sign. I'm sorry. Gonna have to learn the physics. Trying to see if I can stand on that. Hello. Hail, Wayfarer! Welcome to my tower. Could I trouble you to fetch something for me? Yeah, sure. Huzzah! In the dungeon to the east, there is an orb that emits a crimson aura. I would very much like to study it. Bring me this orb, and I will give you shinies in return. Okay. Could I have just jumped up here? Was that a waste of a key? I mean, it's fine. Seems like there's stuff up there, but let's go over here. Are you headed into the dungeon? Be careful. This dungeon was once the king's palace. This is not Zelda 2. Does not open from this side. Door was locked from the outside and didn't use a key to open it. Oh, okay. If the king's heart were restored, we could begin rebuilding these ruins. Why is that a prerequisite? I fell down here and now I can't get out. That's rough. Used a key to get into the Arcadian's quarters? Okay. If I go down, I might not be able to come back up right away. I can see a gem over there, but I don't think it's worth the hassle. Thwomps! Thwomps but big and mean, yeah. How are you supposed to make it past that one? You don't think you can make it? Okay. No slow falling in this game. Shiny! I have acquired the shiny. Okay, we've talked to you already. Went that way. So tubey. This filter is really good. Our Hollow King rules a hollow land now. Exit. I don't want to exit. Yeah, dogs exist here. Magic books will show you things from dreams. They can also take you back to the entrance of the dungeon you're in. I read that in a book somewhere. A magic book. I do have a key. We'll use it, I guess. Ow. Crimson Aura activates red ghost blocks. Nobody said the game would be easy. That's cool. You got something. Will you read from the book? This is the exit though, right? I don't want to leave the dungeon yet. I don't know whether to read this yet. Sure. This is what was written. This recurring dream won't leave me alone. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh! This book is so magic. I'm gonna take a sip of soda while they fall down. Try getting into the higher hallway on that. Yeah, I was looking for that before, but I couldn't find it. Oh, there it was. I see, okay. I had to know. The sleepless watch over us. But they are not our allies. Do you hear the chimes, Wayfarer? I felt as if I'd been away for years. At least I still had all my teeth. Okay, so you read it once for that. Then any subsequent readings lead to the dungeon entrance. Surprise obstacles! This game has some nice stimming options. Oh, did I need to short hop? No. Oh, you can make that, okay. Key! I don't think that works. I wish I could enlarge the minimap somehow. If not, you can always come back later if you suddenly think you can do it. Yeah. Yeah, I think that might be the way to go for me. There's a map button? Button 4? I have a button 4! Oh my gosh! Button 3 is the same as button 1, so I didn't realize I had a button 4. Ooh. Which is button 4? It's Y, which is triangle. So local would be Lakewood Dungeon, right? 128 is all the gems in the whole game, I take it. So this seems like a really good setup for completionism. Two subcon, ooh. Oh, it's subcon! 0 shinies in subcon. Two Stummins community. Welcome to subcon. Use these doors to travel quickly across the world. Opened. I opened it. Two desert ruins. Does not open from this side. Two waterways? I'm in the waterways. Warning, waterways are off limits due to high levels of acidity. No swimming and toxic waste. That's not toxic waste, it's fine. It's not fun. Oh! None of this is fine. Can't swim anyway. I am discovering this. I've noticed there's a distinction between toxic waste and water. Yeah, I noticed that. Oh. Okay. That'll become important. Good to know. To Glacial Palace. Did I ever learn to swim in real life? Yes, I did. Haven't swam since starting transition though. Whee. Sky pillars. Yeah, swimming's definitely scary as trans. And here's another one of these pits. Okay. And this way. Y'all haven't even started, but don't like being topless around people. Very understandable. I'll go back in the dungeon. Door! Hello, I did it. Ah, thank you. This orb will be perfect for my research. Here's the reward I promised you. You got shiny. You may keep the orb too. I am sure its powers will help you. 1 out of 2, and I know where the other one is, just can't get it. It's upwardsly. No. Gonna need a different type of ghost block for that. Yeah, maybe someday, maybe someday. So, does your total gem collection here stay the same if you spend the gems? Or do you need to not spend any to get 100%? You don't know? Alright, fair. Fishing village. A village of fishing. Its door bears a strange symbol. It does not appear to open. It's true. Probably safe to use gems, but you don't think I'll need to if I'm completing. Okay, okay. Legend speaks of a great fish that lives in the waterways. Maybe I'll catch that fish someday. I will become the great fish. Push 2 when landing on a mushroom to get a big ol' boost. Oh my goodness! Okay, it's the you can hold situation. You guarantee it! Ooh, because I went the other way first, it's easier. Whee! Now I am on this continent. It's big. What am I walking on? This bridge is broken. Bad grass? Okay. You can do like pixel jumps, so you have a little bit more distance potential than it looks like. I am now in the south. Revolver Crossing. It's rough out here in the desert. Ooh, foreground. Moon. Hello, I am the fortune teller. Oh, thank you. It's grass, but not bright green, so it's bad. Checks out. Jeweler, no thank you. This is the key lender. Yeah, no thanks. Good. This ain't no place for the wayfaring kind. And don't come back. I might though. I probably will, even. Okay, there's our temple. Is there anything else in the sandy sands? Doesn't look like it. Let's go on and go on. Go on going. Desert ruins. Ruins. True. Scorp. Scorp friend. Scorp friend wishes for us to keep a safe distance. Or else we will regret intruding on their personal space. Don't want to get the crown affliction. Crown affliction? It's so hot outside, I wish I could swim. I certainly don't want to be afflicted with monarchy. I gave up trying to find a treasure in this ruin. That sucks. The strange man in the next room will talk your ear off if you let him. I will let him. It's the guy. Hello, Wayfarer. I am one of the Arcadians. As in Crown Mountain in Mario Sunshine. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Definitely don't want to get the crown affliction. I serve as the custodian of this ruin, and perhaps you have met my kin already. Do you wish to hear the story of how we came to this place? Yes, I do. We Arcadians once traveled in great silver vessels across endless seas of stars. We sought curiosities from dimensions beyond the very limits of our imaginations. But the old ways have been forgotten, and we are stranded here. I have taken it upon myself to guard this ruin and its secrets. In the depths of this ruin you will find an orb containing an electric blue light. I challenge you, seek out this orb. The path will not be easy, but with courage you may prevail. Bring me the orb as proof of your courage, and I will tell you what I know of this land. Okay. Scorp. The Great Hall is just next door. Is this the Great Hall? I think probably I'll... Oh, it's Mario 3, cool. Does this stay collected? Yeah, it does! I think I'll probably just kinda go through the areas in whatever path I've happened to find on my first go, then I'll come back later on for a second run. Here. That's an arrow. Be mindful. Okay. Large corona. I wish I knew the ending, though. Hang on. Is this death? Yes, it is. Okay, got it. Yeah, I figured it out right as you were saying it. The background tells. Oh my goodness. Cerulean Aura activates blue ghost box. I'll take it too. Means snack. I empathize with dying stars. Those once shining beacons of prosperity now only recall the sublime architecture of dreams. Ah! No! What? What? Do I sympathize with dying stars? Yes. Thankfully I don't really feel like one at the moment, but I can understand. The sleepless are watching. I saw a faceless figure rise slowly and turn in my direction. I can't stop these things from coming true. Okay. Wayfarer. You have done well, Wayfarer. I shall tell you what I know. Long ago, a daughter of the Sleepless was born with a magic touch. She traced her finger across the sky, bringing new worlds into existence. Of all her creations, this one was her favorite, and she filled it with a great many treasures. This world was ruled by a benevolent king, and for a time it flourished under his rule. But the king put his trust in a nefarious wizard from the Netherrealm. The evil wizard placed the king under a curse, and together they've dragged this land into darkness. Long have we awaited the appearance of a wayfarer who could restore the king's heart and end the wizard's wicked rule. If you are that one, as I sense you are, it is your destiny to travel this land and uncover its secrets. My kin are stationed near each of this world's towns. Seek them out and I will tell you more. There is one more thing I must tell you. You do not yet possess all the abilities you will need to traverse this land. From this ruin, head north to the first dune, then east as far as your legs will carry you. I have hidden something there which will help you. I apologize, Wayfarer. I talk too much. Thank you for listening to my stories. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. I sense these trinkets may serve you beyond their monetary value. You get a shiny. I love shinies. They're shiny. You basically just said the gems are more than money. Yeah. So I'm gonna at least try to avoid spending any of them for the time being. Yeah, I took stock of the directions. No worries on that front. I'm definitely enjoying this game so far. The Arcadian's secret cache. No stealing! Y'all stumbled upon it by accident? It was a good accident. You got... what is that, scuba gear? I think that's scuba gear. I think I can swim now. Magic snorkel allows breathing underwater. Cool! You couldn't reach the gear? Like you can platform to it? I now have the swimmy capabilities. Blocks weren't appeared yet? Oh, I see. Oop. Oh my gosh, I'm underwater! Oh, this is wonderful. I can jump higher. This is great. What are the red dots? Are those gems or checkpoints? Whoa, now I'm in the water with! And now I can do things here, maybe. Sylvan Path? What does that mean? It's fine. Semi-solids. Love me some semi-solids. I'm over here now! Heck yeah! Where is here? Oh! We're back at Stummins. Okay. I haven't been in this cave. Midland Nook. Cool. Anything else in this whole sector here? Well, there's another cave. It's a happy cave. Oh, what? Where am I now? Masher Woods? I just got in here? Okay. Eventful bad grass. Guess those enemies are called Mashers? Would seem so. Northeast Nook. 0 shinies here. But there is a friend. Snowstorm hides his secrets. Alright, be on the lookout for a snowstorm. You don't have a manual for this game? Valid. Alright, this way goes north. I think I'd like to go west, though. Boing! I can also go down there, but I don't want to right now. Whee! Ooh. So that's down to the desert. Did I go in here yet? No. Southwest Nook. Oh! There is a secret at the base of the sky pillars. I think I want to actually start writing these down. Oh god, where's my mouse? It's gone! Does this feel like an NES game? Feels a bit more advanced. But it has the vibe to it. I can't get my mouse out of this prison. Oh god. Maybe more like a computer adventure game. Yeah, maybe. Well, the only thing I managed to accomplish was, move my window to a place where I did not want it to go. God, I miss when I had a mouse I could move. Windows button? Okay, there we go, that works. Could have tried pausing. Oh yeah, that probably would have worked. Okay. Notepad. Secrets. Snowstorm, base of sky pillars. There we go. That's better. Did I hear 454? What? Oh, I'm back here now. Oh, SMB 1454. Yeah, I did hear that. Amy showed me. That's so cool. That's amazing. It's incredible. Poisonous swamp water ahead. Now we are in the west. Starlight Terrace. I do have a key. It's beautiful, isn't it? I'm sorry, I haven't introduced myself. I am the astronomer, and this is my observatory. I seem to have misplaced my climbing gloves. Would you do me as a favor of retrieving them? Thank you. The last time I remember wearing them was while I was exploring the base of the sky pillars to the northwest. You might find them there. Yeah, I would like... I've heard about something in the base of their sky pillars. I cannot jump down. Are these the sky pillars? Is the dungeon the sky pillars? Sky pillars! But the gloves are like at the base of the sky pillars, right? Whoa! Secrets! That's so cool! Ah! Oh dear. What do I do about this? Is the gear I'm lacking to ascend the pillar? Yeah, but she said her climbing gloves were at the base of the pillar. This is the base of the pillar. But I guess maybe I can't do that yet either. Maybe I will go north. Deep Elm Basin. Beware the evil. Everything is terrible. Everything's terrible. I'm not afraid of the evil. I'm afraid of what this place does to people. Someday I'll buy a big boat and sail away. Well, that seems like a nice place. Everything's not awesome. Everything just sucks when your town has evil. Everything's not cool, I am so dang depressed. Oh yeah, let's go downstairs now. Got lucky on that one, dang. You think you finally get Radiohead? I've never actually listened to Radiohead. Oh, that was the only gem here? Oh, that was lyrics. Okay. Part of the lyrics to Everything's Not Awesome. Oh, so that's an actual song. Okay. You won't put any more because spoilers. Alright. Gem! Shiny! Faye and I should watch Lego Movie 2 together sometime. Oh, that sounds fun. The fourth corner? What the heck? The snowstorm hides a secret. Aha! You no longer know where I am? Glacial shelf. I'm not 100% sure whether I can make that jump. I'm gonna go to... Oh. I'm gonna go to the dungeon. Ice! This game has ice! Caution, slippery one always! Understandable. Okay, gotta learn the ice physics. Oh, okay. Nice. You like the touch of sprites not overlapping? I like that, yeah. Can I make it over here? Gonna leave it alone for the time being. The Arcadian is frozen solid. There is a note in his hand. Will you read it? Yes. The note says, Wayfarer, I fear I am not long for this world. I pass from this realm to rejoin my kin among the stars. The treasure of these caverns will carry you to great heights. I would like that. Shiny. When the treasure carries you. Oh, this is gonna be tough. Do you hear treasure? It's yours. He'll carry you? Aw. Or me. Oh my gosh, what the heck? What was that startup? Oh, these are not icy. Okay, I see. Timing. The traction of the non-icy stuff mixed with the icy stuff is interesting. Yeah, learning the timing is fun. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, okay, got a short hop. Or just hop between. Breakout? What on earth? Okay, I understand now. Puzzle learns understand. Yes. Oop. Shiny? Shiny! Make that the stream title will do. That sounds like a good idea. Oop. Perfect. Spring heel boots enable the wearer to jump again in midair. We get a double jump? Oh, this is awesome. We got lost in mind space, running down Baroque labyrinthine avenues of thoughts that spiraled out across an infinite number of dimensions. I don't know what anything is anymore. You've been there? Yeah, Mindspace is pretty cool. Usually, anyway. What's Mindspace like for us? It's not really a solidified thing. It's hard to describe. Not so much like a place as such. I fear I lost something precious at the periphery of conscious thought. Now I return night after night in search of something I can't quite recall. Can I will these things into being, which once sprang forth effortlessly? What if I'm forcing this? I do us all a disservice. Suddenly the platforming here is way easier. Hello, my frozen friend. Yeah, it's the same. To subcon. Okay, that is not a semi-solid. That is just solid. I don't think I can fit between them. Blech. There's a shiny. I do not know how to get to it at this time. It's probably okay. Oh dear. I'm shiny. Oh, thank you. Whoa! Okay. What? How did I die? You bet you could miss the spikes on the left with a well-timed jump. Yeah, I got that, but I appear to just be dying. On the far left of this area? Oh, okay. I don't have any keys, though. Yeah. I dropped a gem down this pit. Guess it's gone forever now. Now it is mine. We're back on the Sylvan Path. Whatever that means. Errol's Road. Shiny! Whoa. Lost Key Caves? Oh, there's keys in this Lost Key Cave. Maybe someday I'll have climbing gloves? That would be wonderful, and also, I bet I will. A lot of tunnels, I'm digging it. But not actually digging, just, you know, I'm enjoying it. You're enjoying me? Oh, that's nice. I'm glad. Four Corners Lodge. Oh, I like this simulated limitation with the background that gets cancelled out by the other tiles. This place has got everything. Here's the key to the basement. Oh, thank you. All our vendors are downstairs. There's a snowstorm out to the west. Visibility is bad, but if you keep moving, you'll make it through. Did you see my penguin outside? She's shy. I did not. Maybe I will later. Science, man! Yeah, the tile's not overlapping the school. Hi there! Could you do me a big favor? I guess? I would like to know what it is ahead of time, but sure. Thank goodness. One of the Arcadians stayed here not long ago. Said he was headed for the Ice Palace out west. Haven't heard from him since. Worried he might have been caught in the snowstorm. Go see what's what, will you? Already did that. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I was hoping to compare notes with him next time he was in town. Here, take this for your troubles. You got a shiny. I love shinies. Hey, what a downer. That is kind of a downer. Penguin friend! I love you, penguin friend. Ping! Shiny. Ow. Oh wait, I want to test something. Okay, cool. You can double jump out of a fall. You don't need to manually make the first jump. So it's like Smash double jumps in that way. There's two to the north though. One of them's in that lava area. Don't know how I get there. What if I got turned into a penguin? I don't think that's for me. Have I been in here? Yeah, I've been here, but have I done everything here? Yeah, I have. Have I gone this way though? Oh, I have not gone this way. Are we gonna be able to lava swim at some point? I guess so. I'm gonna guess that this whole thing is for later then. Maybe we go back to the Sky Tower now? Sky Pillar! The ending of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. It was over yonder, I believe. Simple fun platforming. Smiley. What is that stuff in the ground? Oh, that is danger. That is very danger. No! Kinda hard to deal with that when I can't see. Okay. Spider gloves enable the wearer to cling to walls and leap off. CRT filter can make things harder, but you think I should clean my glasses? I'm not actually wearing glasses right now. I've got one position where I don't wear glasses and it hurts my back, and I've got another position where I do wear glasses, but it can kind of strain my eyes if they're not cleaned, and we don't really know how to clean our glasses very well. We got the hands! But I think the issue right now is that the sun is coming onto my screen. So that's probably what's happening here with the bright colors. Cling to walls and leap off. Oh! Now we have wall jumps. Maybe invest in a microfiber cloth. I've had them before, but I've just never been able to get them to work. But maybe I can change that out now. Oh, I like this. Combining that with the double jump is really cool. Yeah, this is great. This would be really amazing with the randomizer. Yeah, I can definitely see how this is gonna work really well with it. Okay, I didn't see that before. That's tricky. Is it gonna come back? No! Okay, I got it! This is super fun. Okay. 2 subcon. Open up. No! What the? Excuse me? What am I standing on? Text box can't overlap either? Oh, that's cool. Dang it, I wish I knew that shiny was there. Oh well, I'll come back later. The secret. Oh yeah, the pillar! The secret under the pillar. Thank you for reminding me. Okay. Lawnmowers happening. I guess I'm falling down? I don't know what that was, but I got it. I don't know what it was, how I got it, but I got it and I got it. And it's a heart of some sort. of some sort. Heart of sort. Maybe now I can damage boost? Ooh, that would be interesting. Good to see you again, Wayfarer. You found my gloves? Awesome. Wait, these aren't my gloves after all. Oh well. Sorry for making you run around on my account. Here you go. It's not much, but maybe you can use it. You got a shiny, and she got nothing. That's kind of sad. No. No, I cannot. Bummer. But I can stem. Stemming's fun. Oh, the down! Thank you. Okay. Cool! That was fun. Maybe now I go to the lava? Because I have climby. I have climby. This is a nice chill game. Oh, no. I need the lava swimmy for that. That's right. Not actually sure where I'm going now. I could explore the waterway more, I guess. Dip, 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 dip. Ugh, it's so hot in my room. Whoa, dear. Do not have a key. Boing. Ow. It's nice to have so much more freedom of movement. Don't actually remember where the entrance to the waterway was, though. I am free. Hooray. Shiny! A key! I found a key. A key for me. Ooh. I now hold the key to the unlocked subterranean waterways. Well, here's one way in. There's the waste. Can't be getting through there. Ow. News alert, ow. Shiny. I did not know that. But I'm glad I do know it now. Shiny. You sent some pics? Alright. These are good pictures. Bouncy, bouncy, bounce. This is my home now. I live here. No keys. Ow. I don't even need that platform. Okay, that's the other side here. No key run. Well, I'm gonna incur a debt if I borrow keys. The platforming in this game gets really fun once you have both a double jump and a wall jump. It's like Super Metroid, except less obtuse. Seeing what the game is like really makes the thought of a randomizer exciting. Yeah, I can see how this game would work extremely well with a randomizer. I don't think I can make that way. Whee! Oop. A key! But which door should I use it on? I'll use it on the closer door because it's the one I remember how to get to. I am learning understands and I can understand the randomizer. Yeah! Okay, so I've been here, but I didn't go anywhere in here, it looks like. Okay, here's another key door. Here's another key door! There are a lot of locked doors here. And a lot of doors too. Oh! Oh, because these go places. These go to the places. The waterways go to the water, that makes sense. Boing. Vibe friend, heck yeah. Oh. Yay! I'm all the way over here. Can I get this? Maybe not. Yeah, that does kind of sound like something else. Seems like I cannot get up here yet. I'm kind of just wandering around at this point. Oh, this is new. Look a gem I can get, and the key I cannot get. Me and Faye are vibe friends. Yeah, more else a good word for us though. Me. I could go back to some of the old dungeons. Boing, boing, boing. You're pretty sure it's an actual ending to the game? Yeah, I think so. I just am not sure where to go next for progression. Like, I know there's another dungeon to the north in the lava. Could always talk to the fortune teller. That's true, actually. Yeah, I might do that. I'm gonna go in here first. Haha! It's probably pointless, but I am up here. Oh, maybe it's not pointless. Help! A wizard turned me into a sign! Nice! I found an Easter egg! There's a up? What? You saw it on the map? Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, let's go back then, I guess. Don't see how I could go up though. Oh, maybe I just wall jump over here? Yeah. Whoa. Oh, that's not a wall. Those pillars are not walls. I don't think I can do this from this side. Or at least not at this time. Looks like it's just really hard. I mean, if it was just really hard, I could go do it, but I didn't see a path forward. You can do it, but it's hard? Okay. Aren't there no spikes on the top of the pillar? I don't think I could make it there. There's spikes up there too. Maybe not? Alright. I turned up my screen brightness. Maybe that'll help. How does the persistence make me feel? Feels okay. I'm not really that great at recognizing a lot of graphical stuff, frankly, so it doesn't really make a big difference to me. Aside from in a subtle way. I remember having to turn it down because of eyes turn. Maybe I should turn it down then, I don't know. Maybe it's turning my eyes and I don't even know it. Where was it? There it is. Persistence made you need to focus extra hard to see where things were. Maybe it is doing that. Let's put it there, I guess. That might be a little better, actually. I think I might like this more. How much? Okay. It seems like you can swim in the lava once that's a thing you're able to do, but not yet. Lava fishies. Yeah, I think with the lower persistence and higher screen brightness, this is actually a lot better for me. Whee! Right, I couldn't get here last time. Whoa! Hidden thingy. Okay. Other way, I suppose. You don't think you have to win the game had that option, so you just had to deal with it on top of the game being hard as hell? Ugh. Okay. Is there something that lets me see this stuff later? That I don't have yet, or...? Ah, good. The platforms disappear, too. They are invisible and they disappear. Maybe we don't do this right now. Let me out. Refresh my memory. Where do I go? Oh, he's not gonna tell me. But I think it was 2 north, 1 in west, south, and east, and 1 somewhere else? I did 1 north. I did west, south, and east. Can't do the 2nd north without lava swimming. Yeah, I'm gonna go see the fortune teller. Thank you for continuing to remind me. I'm not used to consulting them, so I appreciate that. Yes, please. I don't think this is... Oh, the waterways hold a secret? So I guess I should go back to the waterways, maybe. But I feel like most of what I did there, or rather most of what I haven't done there needs keys, which I don't have any of. Fortune teller, more like past teller. I agree. I am the fish. Super wins I have to do the game. Eee. Is there anywhere I haven't gone? Chloe, how do I guess it probably rhymes, right? But is it Jer or hair or air or extraordinaire? Chloe Jer, okay. Maybe there's more to do. Right, that's that. Oh, the joke is Joey Claire. Oh, okay. I like that. I like that. Letters are backwards. Yeah, that's good. Okay, new area. Boing. Subterranean waterways. You love these tiles? They're so beautiful. I agree. They're wonderful and I like them. If I had a way to pass through these, I could get that key. But I do not. And I can't swim in the scary water yet. Lower left here. Should take this. Nah, I've been this way. Just to look unfamiliar. I think I didn't have the snorkel last time I was there. New room? Another locked door. I feel like if I do get a key, the one I want to use it on is the subterranean waterways. Up here looks new. Oh, right. That's the scary thunder. Another locked door. There's just so many. I might have to find out what it's like to go into debt in this video game. Shiny. Oh, well, this is the subterranean waterways again. Sort of. Edge of my windows visible? Well, that's just weird, because it doesn't even look like that on my end. Like, there is no white bar there for me. But I could put it over here. Then it's fully on the right side, which I'm not super a fan of, but it's probably better than a weird white bar. They jump so high in the water. Stillness. I like to come to these woods for peace and quiet. I respect that. Oh, the game cover on the left side? That's a good idea. Just crop it. Or put the thing. From the cover. Crop it to just the thing. Massive penguin. Oh, well, that's something. What do you think of that? Very good, okay. Very good. High quality JPEG. Oh dear. I guess we're gonna buy some keys. Actually, I want to check out the time attack first. This gallery has been closed to the public ever since it was flooded with lava. Welcome to the speedrun course. The clock will start running once you enter the portal. Good luck. Where? You give me the fast. Go. Is that the lava? Big place. I'm above the world! Is this good? Am I okay? I cannot summon the lava at this time. I can double jump. No? Where am I going? I guess east. Can I make that? Yeah, I can. I have been here. Oh no. Need a wall climb for that. I mean, If we look at the evidence, I'm definitely lost, right? And it's definitely bad that I just rang that bell. Can I go back? Nope. Speedrunning? I don't know if I would call it that, but this is one of the time attack courses. I'm lost as heck. I'm somehow more lost in here than I am in the main game. I feel like I've been everywhere I can go. Oh. Aha! Ah! I don't think I can squeeze in there. What if I fall right down? That did not work out. I gotta readjust my seating position because of the sun. Like, I'm here, that's cool and all. Oh! Oh, I can just go through this. I got something that let me go through this, apparently. I set a new record. That is generous. There are settings for the fake light shining on the fake CRT. Yeah, let's mess with those. I was talking about the real sun, to be clear, but that might help. What does diffuse light mean? I now see what diffuse light means. Right. .04. Yeah. What are specular highlights? Oh my god. I don't understand. You think having lighting is part of what makes it feel real? I don't entirely know what all I just did. You are getting very sleepy. Now let's take a look inside your subconscious. Can we not, though? I just made the lighting look real strange. Oh no. Ah. Required coffee. What the? I didn't jump. Not intentionally, anyway. There's the lightning. I assume that lets me pass through lightning. This game's got nice tunes. Why does this look the same? No. Ah! No! No. Release me. I don't understand. Oh, okay. I need keys. I need them. Must be returned? Your debt is now 1 key. You owe me 1 key. Maybe next time. I don't understand. I borrow a key. But don't keys get used up when I use the key? Oh, you return another key you find. Oh no. That's not good. I don't even know which door to use this on. But I guess that means there are still a set amount of keys to complete the game, which I like. Could always return that key? What? It gets used up! Just keep key searching? I mean, I could. But I don't know where to look. Could go back to the second dungeon, I guess. Whichever one that was. Hello, I changed my mind. I would like to return this key. Puzzle returns a key. This is my key. It is your key. Your debt has been repaid. Hang on a bit. Okay, whoa. I found a command menu, what the heck? I think I want to end the stream early, sorry about that. Do the bells all permasave? Like, do I not have to do anything else? Do I just need to get to a bell and end? Then I can just close it. Like, am I good to go now? Should be? Okay. Okay. Thanks for watching and hanging out. I've had a good time. See you later.